Yes. More, more. More. Okay. Oh, this one's still building. Right, because I was going to switch it over until I knew where I needed my new planets. Well, or I think I do now, though. So dead. We'll do that one. Drop that a little bit. 65 actually isn't bad, so we'll put you on rocket ship duty. Oh, I can't. So I have to remember to go back and micro that one. Okay. Tree matrix. A tree matrix also had its population cap. Okay, relic, good. Dead, looking good. I don't think I'll ever put this one on shipbuilding duty. 40 with no bonuses is just a little too small. Okay. Whereas 65, where was that at? Man, but that's, you know what? That's so far out of the way that we're just going to put you on research duty too. Kind of disappointing, but nothing else for it. What's the next in construction? Oh, Tech 4. What a waste. I mean, where Klackons were still excellent at construction, it's still worth it to get bigger ships, cheaper factories. You know the drill, but it's just not very exciting when you're just going through your tree and it's all the same. Okay. So we should have gotten a new batch of colony ships, some of which should have arrived at their rally points, but not yet, it looks like. Nope. Oh, did I miss one? I think I saw. No, that was flying. Okay. I had thought I had more than that, but I guess not. Let's check our. It puts them in kind of no particular order. It's kind of weird. Obviously, I know bonfire is going to be too small. Let's do about 100 there, and get some terraforming in there. Oh yeah, that's close enough. So that's population 30, sun 20 there. Perfect. Getting a handle on where to click those things. And we had a Baron show up, right? Yes, right over there. Okay, so we'll micro its colony ships over there and start building some more Tox ships. Can we get that down to 3? We can. Cool. And the closest one was you, right? Yeah. Yep. Best choice there. Okay. All right. This one got its probe 2s. Switch that back to industry. Perfect. Man, it's waiting on this colony, waiting on the population transports. Okay. So it's going there. Sun 1 north. Yeah, and we're doing all this with only getting deuterium fuel cells. So that's why I'm not very happy about tech trees that keep giving fuel cells and propulsion, because you don't really need them. You just really don't. Okay, so we'll grab those next. We start heading. Man, we could get all this stuff really. Can a rocket ship reach that one? No, it's a 6 instead of 5. But yeah, I know. I'll be sending a ship there next. I assume the Meklar can't get it. Oh, they have control dead now. Okay, no, they can make a play for the stuff now. Fun times are fun times are over with them. Fun times just beginning here. Once I can send the Navy in. Okay. Klystron still at 2. Yep, still at 2. Although it'll start filling up on bases once a planet fills up on industry and population, the AI really starts allocating money into its missile bases. So if there's actually a kind of meta strategy, like if you can scout a planet once, you can keep an eye on it and it's in scanner range. You actually just wait for it to get to like about 50% industry. Like about 90 factories if they can do 180, and that's when you swoop in and get them. Because even if they only have 1 or 2 missile bases, you can still send enough transports in to, just to take some losses and still land. And so people kind of recommend doing that with the Bulrathi, because you don't need to get a whole lot of people through to win the fight. Okay, so they'll be arriving. That's next turn. How many gunships would that give me? That'd be giving me 3 gunships, some rocket ships. It'll take another 2 turns. Okay. And then 2 turns there as well. All right. I think next turn I will send the ships in. And that means this is where I would normally go save. How long would it take? 7 turns? I don't feel like waiting that long. If I'm attacking in 3, then I'd want the transports to get there in like 4 or 5 or so. Let's do 5. So if you have a big, there we go. That's probably gonna be 5, right? Yes, perfect. Okay, 90 is a lot of people to go through though. And they're ahead of me on ground tech. How far are they ahead of me in ground tech? Same weapons, same armor, they have personal deflector. They'll be up 15 thanks to the defensive bonus. I don't suppose anybody has an ion rifle or anything to give me, right? Oh, I never made a successful hit on the Bulrathi. Let's see if I can just make peace with the Mercian. Avoid them bringing the Bulrathi into war on me. No. Nope. Okay. They clearly have no idea what they're in for, and they have sublight drives too, so their transports are also fast. This is a tough one. Well, we're still going to go for it. So we're going to want to send something crazy like, 90, take 3-2 losses at a 10 penalty. So that would be like about 120. So you probably like what, 150? 150. Okay, well, all right. Sure, okay. That's what we will do. Then we'll do 25, 25 from here. Then we'll do 25 from somewhere else. And that should be about the 150 we're looking at. And actually, you will be 3 turns, so we'll just send the transports in. We'll queue them up now, and then after 2 turns, we'll send those in to sync up with them. And then, so I know we're going to have some pretty huge losses, and the population cap is high, we'll just have another 30 come in after them, kind of resupplying everything. Okay. Man, this is it's gonna be a bloodbath. But with that many factories intact, we should be able to get personal deflector shields and equalize our losses after that. Okay, so that's sending. You know what? If we can, let's see what we can toss in just to. No, that would still be 3 turns. That wouldn't really help any. That would be enough to get 2 turns. Could poison get there in 1 turn? Are those only 3 parsecs? In theory. So let's bump that. This is something you'll do a little bit to micromanage your fleet, so we can get that to 1 turn. Yep. So that'll be 2 turns to get there, and then hopefully 1. Okay. Well, if it's 1 turn with 2, it's definitely 1 turn with 3. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, then that'll be a way to get some reinforcements in there at the last second. Likewise, and this will make sure this one's not going to send anywhere else. Good. So this one would also have to produce 1 in 1 turn to get them ready to go up there. And I think So if we're producing in 2, yeah, let's do that one with a slider. And then I'll micro it back down next turn. So about another 100. Perfect. Okay. Looks good. So those extra gunships, we should have more than enough firepower to deal with them. Okay. Excellent. Get some rocket ships. And actually, let's start sending our rocket ships from Vulcan over there now. 3 turns. Perfect. Okay. I'm happy with that. This is a habitable planet, so we should probably start getting some missile bases here. Okay, cool. Everything looks good. Sweet. All right, I think we're pretty much good to go. Let's double check on colony ship. I probably did this at the start of my turn. Already forgot because there's just so much going on in every turn. Yeah, looks like we're caught up on that. And are we sending transportation? Sending immigrants over to our new things? We are. And what about you? That was from Terran, right? Good. All right, cool. Tech looks good. I'm happy with that. Transport's flying in. The die is cast. Yeah, for a second I was thinking that it's like, oh my gosh, Oh. So the Meklar just decided to declare war on me while I'm committed to war with the Cylons by sending the transports in the exact same turn. That I'm pretty sure when we check, they will not be at war with anybody. So that is just 100% bad luck on my part. Oh well. That's what makes it interesting, right? You just end up at war with everybody. This would definitely be worrisome on Impossible. You would expect to probably lose a couple planets on that border with the Meklar before you can get ships up there. And then you try to beg peace with them later. I think we'll be okay, but I will definitely probably start rallying some of our bigger planets to get missile bases. So the first thing we do is F8. You're not attacking anybody yet. What are we looking at? They have cruisers. Okay, they have cruisers going there. They're probably going to hit. They're probably going to hit here. Fortunately, I was smart enough to start building up missile bases. Well, let's continue. Let's continue that trend. They probably won't go after anywhere they can't colonize. That's the usual AI thing. I assume they think it's not worth their time to hit a planet they can't seize. So they could do that one, and I can't reasonably rush missile bases there, but I think we'll be all right. Okay. Welp. Yeah, like I said, there's nothing else for it. I'm committed to across the board war here. Yeah, it just so happened that they rolled a xenophobic, and decided they hated me. I guess I could ask the Cylons to declare war on the Meklar and then jump in and then attack them. That would kind of distract them. Well, they're probably not even in range with each other. Let's see what declaration of war. Yeah, they don't even know the Meklar exist. So when that council meeting was there, they're like, who are those guys? Let's ask them to break their alliance with the Bolrathi. Perfect. Okay. Thanks, guys. I kind of feel bad about attacking you now, but that was the right move to do. Limit the ability of the. Okay, yeah, but they're not at war with them, but they were. They were until 5 minutes ago. Okay, gunships. Do I want to? You know what? Let's get some gunships up in the north. Guns of the North. And so they were rallied to Relic, right? Yep, 2 turns? 2 turns. Good, good. And then that'll be arriving. I can send that over in 1 turn. And then... Oh, did I... Okay, good. I was about to say, did I make the mistake of relocating that somewhere it didn't need to be? But no, I in fact canceled its relocation. Okay. We had this one, right? Yes. So it'll be another nice big planet in the back lines when we're done. You are. That's nothing. Okay. What about you? Inferno. So, okay. So we might as well grab that one. You know, no reason not to. And that will stitch up every planet in there, and then we start swinging over to those. Okay. Let's make sure all of our colony ships are in flight. They seem to be. They are. Good. Okay. And likewise, check on our probes. So what are we waiting on here? Huh. I thought I had probes out looking for those planets. Did I forget to? Okay. I must have forgotten to send some over. Unless, oh, I probably... No? Okay, well, we'll just send you there. I mean, the Meklar declared war, so it's not like having a probe will scare them off from colonizing at this point. You know, that ship has sailed. Oh, okay. Aha! They finally sent away a cruiser to go attack me, or to rally to attack me. So yeah, let's. I kind of am dying of curiosity at this point of what they were sitting on for so long. Okay. So yeah, that'll be fine. I almost think I should probably just get more warships up here rather than more colonizers, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll see what the Meklar do first, where they send their ships and everything. Oh, here's what we can do though. Let's see, can I get... I'm not actually building any cubes, so can I get a better rocket ship with those construction increases I've gotten? Well, okay, I could actually get 2 Hyper 10s on a maneuverability 2 Duralloy. Okay, nice. All right. I can't fit a laser on these, but those are twice as effective as actual missile boats. So we'll do... missile bot. The Borg have spoken. And get rid of... Yeah, we'll get rid of cubes. I don't think I actually have anything working on a cube right now either. And when the war's over, I can switch one of the I can rotate a design out to a new cube. Can we get up to 6? We can. Nice. Okay, then we'll just relocate that to... That's a pretty central location for the north. Yeah, and that'll just be 1 turn as well. So we can send it from there. That way, we're probably not wasting any parsecs on that. Yeah, whereas we probably are on that one. There we go, 2. Perfect. That'll work. Let's get some gunships there. What about... when this one needs to do some terraforming. Let's give that enough production to keep up for a while. Okay, poor matrix, good. That's fine. Man, the one thing that kind of would worry me some is if the... actually, missile bots. is if the humans jumped in too. Because they've been... Their fleet's kind of worthless, but they've been stockpiling it for a while. And they're right in the middle of there's a bunch of my planets they could hit. Okay. All right, I think that'll do. And I think that's probably good on the toxic colonizers. So we'll have you join in with missile boats. Okay. Missile boats are good because they're flying missile bases, basically, and they're really useful for if you have a planet, especially a poor planet that can't afford can't afford to build its own missile bases. You can build destroyers and then shuttle them there to have so that we can still defend with them. And switch all of our rocket ships to missile bots. I'm kind of digging that now. Missile bots. Do I have anything building rocket boats? No. Good. Okay. I think we probably have time for. Yeah, looks like I'll probably be playing until we knock out the Cylons. This looks like it'll be another hour and a halfer. I'll cut this one in half again too. Get that some progress on that fusion beam. Oh, and aha, I thought so. It's because I didn't name it after a matrix, so I completely forgot about it. So get about 20 people there. Cool. Okay. And I think I had. Are my transports 4 out or are they 3? Four. Okay. So next turn I send in from Zoteran, right? That's 4. So Arbor? I think it must have been Arbor. That's 3. Okay. Cool. All right. And I might as well send that one in too when my fleet's 1 turn out. Okay. Antares. Make sure I didn't forget about anybody. Toxic Northwest, Toxic North Center. Dead Rich. What about you? Are you getting anybody? Yeah, those are the reinforcements. Okay. Cool. Looks like we got some enemy activity. Oh hey. Good time. Fortunately, he's not erratic this game, so absolutely, that'll help keep them off our backs. It's funny how it. So that is everybody. And now, granted, the Cylons never declared on me. I'm declaring on them. But this was really unexpected how stuff just kind of all happened at once. Let's do Alt Tab out for our copy protection. You are a Devastator. Nice to meet you. Missile bots. Okay, factories. And ultra rich. We'll bump that up to about 5. That. All the rest into ships. And that's effectively 120 people when it's all said and done. That is worth getting cruisers and battleships on. Okay, Vulcan's full. Missile base good. Colonist fine. Good. What I may end up doing is just getting a couple of because toxic colony ships will grab everything up to irradiated, of course. So I may just start rallying those off to the west until we get about 8 of them, and then just snarfle up everything left whenever we're done. Okay. So we're heading to Klystron. They're going for. Must have never actually scanned that one. Okay, send a rocket ship, and then send gunship. And then those are gunships flying in. Cool. Okay. So you have a toxic colonizer there. And was that the next one? You know what? Just because it's kind of bugging me, We have an unclaimed toxic there way out on the frontier. Let's grab that one first, and then the one flying in, we'll grab Kalos. Okay. And then with our transports 3 turns out, we have Arbor join in, and we needed another. So we have, that was 25, right? So that's 60. Those are the reinforcements. So it's 110. So you basically just need another 30 or so. Kind of. Oh, they've got some terraforming going in though. Okay, glad I checked. They haven't gotten their full population out of it yet, but let's do a couple more just to make sure. And then the off chance we lose, that's what the backup ships are for. All right, the fun happens next turn. Okay. war. It'll be war next turn. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Mercian probably brought the Bolrathi into that war. Also, you may have noticed we're going to take a big hit in our trade for losing all of these trade agreements. So since the humans like us some, let's see if we can bump that up. Probably not because they're so small. Yeah, we can only bump that up slightly. Yeah, worth a try. Man, is there anything we want to try to get out of the Cylons before? Well, we're gonna take all their tech by the time we're done. Yeah, might as well. Back on espionage, nothing to lose. Oh, they have planetary shields. We will not be able to do to the Cylons. We're about to do the Cylons to the Meklar. So it's a good thing we're waiting on them. We're going to need fusion bombs. Now, interestingly, take a look at this. They don't have fusion bombs of their own. So if we can steal planetary shields from them, or even just, I mean, our deflector shields at Class 3 are pretty much immune to their guns and missiles as it is. Once we get Class 4 from the Cylons, we'll be immune to, well, except for the heavy version. But yeah, I'm not too worried about the Meklar. But at this scenario, and it's not even turn 100 yet, so just imagine it's like in a normal, impossible game, turn 100, boom, everybody on you. Okay. But still, let's keep the expansion going. Nothing else for it. Okay, we got one sitting there in Vulcan. What is the closest one to here? I know that's uninhabitable. Oh, we could grab that Baron, can't we? Or that one. Yeah, because we're going for the Toxic Rich, we might as well hit this probably closest to getting this one. Okay. Oh, that's unexplored. So should be getting, yeah, we're getting a read on that one soon. Cool. Then, so gunship sitting in orbit. After this one, I need to remember to hit F8 to see if we've got any incoming. Okay, good. Yes, we've got one. Oh, right, they do have colonized dead. So my dead and worst planets are actually on the radar. I don't think we have enough production to, well, in 3 turns, but we'll be losing people. No, I think it'd be better to just kind of do the basics for 1 turn. Yeah, get a few more factories and stuff built, and invest this turn. Okay. Okay, we can't really get any more out of that, and just start on it, and then next turn, flood the zone with the new people and see if that's enough. Also, 3 turns might be enough to get some defenses in there. 4 drat. So if they get in there and they bomb, they will destroy it. What's the best play here? Fighters. Okay, yeah, fighters are probably our best bet. Kind of drive off whatever they come up with. 4 turns sucks though, but You know, maybe with the 12 people there, 4 tormentors won't have enough guns to actually destroy the colony. And if they do, I mean, hey, it's just another colony ship, right? Yeah, I had forgotten with all of these, but we do have vulnerable dead and tundra planets that the Meklar can reach. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Can we? No, it might do some damage, but probably more important to get rocket boats where they can be useful here. Now, the Meklar, what kind of range do they have? They have deuterium as well. Okay. So they're limited in what planets they can reach with their warships. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if the only one they can hit is that dead one. Of course, it's rich, so that bumps it up on their priority list. We know they can't touch any of these, and that's got missile bases. Okay. Missile boats. We'll send them there. Yeah, unless they actually do take the colony out, I think we'll probably be okay. We've got reinforcements coming in. That one looking good. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Definitely a little. Definitely made it interesting. In the back of my mind, I need to keep tabs on Orion too, and just in case they can hit Dead Sea, let's bump that because this one's Vulcan is developed enough to get its own missile bases if we need to, but this one will be a little while. Okay, and definitely those tundra planets are at risk. And this one is toxic and rich. That's not under threat by anybody. So let's get another rocket boat there. Okay. Cool. All right, I think we're looking good. Just in case, turn on some missile boats. All right. Next turn, the games begin. Finally, right? And I don't think I got any new colonies that turn. Yeah, the rate of peaceful expansion. Although I'm amazed it's still going on in the first place, but it's definitely slowed down. And we are now from 180 credits a turn to 300 on our ship maintenance. Planetology still taking its time. I'm getting some unfortunate luck with the text coming in this time. Okay. All right, what are we looking at? They have a new ship. Fusion bombs. They have beam defense of 3 because they have the inertial stabilizer. So large has a base 1, unmodified by size, same as your engines, but they're getting +2 from the stabilizer. Very, very minor threat here. The planet, Shields Force, they did not get a planetary missile base. We'd still be able to do damage with the heavy neutron blasters if they did, but that's it. That's only useful. We'd have against them. Okay, so you can see they have a very simple battle screen here, tiles and everything. Send our ships across. Okay, they're deciding to go after our gunships. It won't let you fire a missile at a target. Missiles fired from ships have enough fuel for 2 turns. So it won't let you fire something you can't possibly hit. It doesn't factor in an enemy could be moving toward you. And in fact, enemies will usually move back to evade your planets. But of course, a planet, or you do evade your planets, to evade your missiles, but of course a planet cannot move. And I think I made a mistake in the introductory video. I said speed 2 and inertial stabilizers would be enough to reach a planet in 2 turns. We'd have gotten 2 more turns. You'd actually need speed 3 to get there in 2 turns. So you would need, you would need a total of speed 4. So 3 plus inertial stabilizer to get there. So it's one tile further than I thought. Okay, but we can still fire heavy weapons. Not bad. That's not bad. Okay. A neutron blaster will do up to 12 damage, so we can hurt the planet with that, but I think it'd be a little more useful absorbing or distracting, getting some distraction fire in there. Excellent. Now there's one other factor too, that every tile away further than 1 you are away from an enemy, you take a -1 to hit. So we're at attack level 4. We're actually at attack level 3 if we fire the heavy beam. But the planet has beam defensive. Well, I think the planet has beam defensive 1. I can theoretically miss. So let's just get closer. You can see our damage is a little bit higher. Sweet. To begin terraforming, we have a lot of hostile planets, but a lot of them are new. So we'll just do a little bit in there. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We have that's from the previous tier. That's still useful though. You get restoration, 10 units of waste. I believe you start off eliminating 2 units of waste per credit. So we're doing much better with that. And there's a guy in the Something Awful thread that Guava that kind of agitates for biological weaponry. But we got death spores, and so far none of the AIs have antidotes yet. So I will keep the Doom virus in mind, but for now we're going to grab that. Oh hey, a habitable planet. I guess the Meklar never had the planetology to. So yeah, we're swinging at 169 versus 92. I think we'll be okay. If we needed to, we could soften it up with some strategic bombing, but I don't think we do. Okay. Factories. So we'll keep an eye on what the atmospheric terraforming does to all these size 40 planets. See if it actually gives us more population for it. Now that would be nice. Industry of 30 factories, rich though. Oh, atmospheric terraforming overrode regular terraforming. Let's put everything into there and bump the. Need to remember to come back and give that some spending. I don't need to. Just do it right from there. Now, I believe it said that was a one-time cost of 200. I don't really want to burn through the reserve too much on those, but that's one that could actually use it. It's a rich planet, and it didn't get any regular terraforming done. So let's give it give another 100, and that should take care of things. Now that will take its normal turns to actually go through all that production to actually pay for it. But also the Cylon. If only there was a way we could call off our transports, because the Cylons don't care we actually attack their planet, but they will care once we take it. That will be an act of war once the transports fly in. Okay. I guess I should check and see if any of my hostile planets with low. You know what? We're almost done with this episode. I will do that in between the next ones. So let not your heart be troubled about the atmospheric terraforming on our new hostile planets. I will take care of that when you're not watching. I'm sure we would all appreciate that. Cool. Okay, that looks good. And advanced eco would actually be useful. So let's take some of the some off those. Stay in the percentages. Again, my rule is I don't lower construction until it gets into the percentages, since it's our favored field with the Cylons or with the Klackons. So got that. Oh, they are blockading. No, they're not. Okay, I was going to say that's really weird if they're blockading my toxic planet, but no, it just takes them so long to fly with their retro engines, and they just happen to be in the usual resting place. Okay. Okay. Can we get a missile base in 2? We can. Can we get 2? We can. So might as well. Oh, yeah, the Meklar's penchant for battleships starting to pop up with those really awesome names too. Yeah, they're getting serious now. Well, with our cruisers still outnumber them, but yeah, that could be a little dicey depending on what they have on there. And the thing is, though, they did not get fusion beams, so this isn't as much of a threat as it could be. But here's the thing: it's like they do have Duralloy, don't they? Oh yeah, they do have Duralloy. So their battleships probably have 900 hit points. They're going to be doing some damage to our planets, which have a base of 75 hit points and is firing missiles that do 8 damage down to 5 um, if they have full deflector shields. So that's the risk when you're fighting against those huge ships, is that they can just overwhelm you. So let's keep the spending going. It probably isn't going to help because it still has the leftover spending from before. That's how we can afford that in the first place. But we're still going to do our best. Gunships. Yeah, I think we're just going to send everything there and pile it all up and just try to make the most of it. Now, granted, here's the thing: it's like Dead Rich Matrix is in their space, and it's so far outside of our it's on our frontier. We're not completely out of range. We're encroaching, but this isn't really our space like it is theirs. So really, this is kind of fair that they're attacking us for it. If they were the human player, then they'd probably want to be doing the same thing. Look for a good opportunity to kick us out and take that tasty, rich planet. But we are the human player, and that's not what we want. Okay. Make sure to get all of our colony bases, colony ships. And look at all these ships flying around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 pages of fleet screens. I believe we had somebody heading there, and we just sent somebody there, right? I think we sent somebody to that other one. Or maybe not. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, we'll grab this one. And if there is nobody flying toward it, then... Oh, actually, I can just check, can't I? So going to Esper. Just look for that gray... Yeah, so we do have one heading for Esper. That's the one we just sent. Okay, we did have one. See, I thought so. In that case, we'll knock out... We know have one heading there. What's the next on the list? Okay, cool. We'll just grab that one. Yep, that'll do. Good old Laie. I remember that name. Pops up a lot. We'll hold off on the barren planet till we've made peace with the Meklar. Chances are they'll colonize it first, and we just don't want to try to stand up a planet right next to their home world. That we know that they'll be able to attack because they have the tech for it. Okay. 2 more turns. See what happens. I probably need to start moving some of those. Oh, hey, Tech 4. So, okay, I take back what I said, because getting the hit at 1% is very nice. Well, we still only have one choice, but at least it's a different choice than what we had. And man, this one plus the planetology will be pretty much be able to zero out waste cleanup after that. Whoa, okay. Another homeworld-sized Terran planet. So we'll do toxic southeast matrix. Just in case you needed a reminder. Okay, more gunships, more missile bots. All right. So okay, so the truth will out when we hit Klystron. It's like how tough are we? The Meklar still have all fleets going to dead. Going to 1 turn, 2 turns. Got Devastators rallying at Nitzer, but so far not doing anything else with it. This is that's a minimal. I'm guessing that's actually out of range of the Meklars. Why they didn't grab it. That's why while they were sitting there, the colonies, the little script fired that if they grab that one, they can grab that one. Likewise for this one, but they can't, so they just didn't try. That means it is safe to put a long-range colony ship on that. Do I have one? Let's find out. 4 turns. I think I'll be okay at Dead Rich. I'm definitely gonna lose the first battle. Probably gonna take some bombing damage, but I think I'll probably be able to turn that around with the missile bases. And unfortunately, there's no way to get a 3rd missile base there, so I'm just gonna have to, grin and bear it. Okay. So the gunship hitting there. So we do have reinforcements kind of rallying there. In that case, I'll send everybody over. Now, I'm assuming the Meklar are rallying at Nitzer to go after Dead Rich, but they could be going after Dead Sea. So yeah, we'll go and bump up the missile bases there too. And I'll have stuff to rally. Yeah, to rally. Okay. In that case, since I think this is a safe play, I don't think I have any closer colony ships, because I switched those off. Yeah, I switched those guys off. Okay. So let's grab this one. It was this one, right? Yeah. Then we had a Terran pop up right over here. So the next planet I have heading out west, we'll go ahead and grab that one. And I can only assume that, once again, it's just the blanket of a dark space kind of kept anybody from actually getting there. Okay. Check out my new colonies. Make sure I get people heading there. And we'll send from the fertile. Oh, actually, that one has to regrow its fertile population anyway. Atmosphere renewer, that's fine. Yep, gonna have to. So all this is gonna have to regrow. Yeah, I'll take a look at how exactly atmospheric renewing works. Looks good. Okay. Get that. Cool. And next turn, right, for the transports. All right. Let's see what we get from Klystron. And finish rallying the fleet there. And really, I'm going to go ahead and hit... well, we'll just have everybody regroup. Might as well. We're getting a lot of fighters. Okay. New turn. Let's make sure that we didn't have any colony ships sitting around. Didn't think so, but cool. Okay. Man, there's so much stuff. And maintenance is now up to 450. We are almost triple what we were at the start. But because our economy is growing, new planets, new factories and stuff, it's actually being a fairly static amount of total bite on our GDP. Okay. Our last turn, being friends with the Cylons. Let's, nothing really to trade for. All right, fingers crossed. Let's see what we got. Oh, but first, okay, what do they have? Ion cannons. Thought so. Okay, so if we get deflector 4s from the Cylons, then their ion cannons will no longer be a threat to the planet. But that also means a ship with only ion cannons will withdraw immediately. Okay, that's about the expected result there. I also managed to put up about another 50 factories from the last time I checked. Okay. 170 on 100. Let's see if my math was about right. We're going to let this play out in real time. Let the dramatic tension seize you. And it's going to be a close one, isn't it? Okay, not as close as I thought, but we still lost. Yeah. Well, okay. So we did a little bit better than I think what the odds were, but we still lost about 3/4 of our, or at least 2/3 of our, invasion group. Ion cannon. Okay. Oh. So pretty much the most useless tech for us. Kind of sucks. But we'll have more planets to seize from the Cylons. Now here's the thing. Here's a good thing we have. We have a veto-proof minority, because everyone is going to vote against us for to start war with everybody. Except for presumably the humans, but they have like what, 1 vote, 2 votes. Oh, they didn't even vote for us. Cylons wish to lodge a a formal objection to our military aggression. I also wish to protest. I probably should have rerouted those colonists. They were in our space for a long time, but no, we cannot. We would need, what is it, 36, 35, something like that. But we're close to it, to having 2/3 on our own. We will abstain. I'm kind of tempted to just vote for Q and just start our final war, but that would lengthen the duration of the challenge, and whereas peace would give us a chance to obviously peacefully expand. Okay, more ships, more money, more problems. Okay, so that was officially turn 100, right? Yep. So 100 turns. We are obviously very dominant position, but through partial fault of my own, can't say no fault of my own, we are at war with everybody except for the humans, who are absolutely who are of no account on the galactic stage. We're not in any risk of losing, but it's still an unpleasant place to be when we do have the challenge of trying to conquer all this space, and now you have to worry about holding it. So we can't just go nuts on colony ships like we did for the first couple videos. We actually have to balance out military and everything. Fortunately, we have other poorly defended Cylon planets. We know about the ratio. We can take out their defenders now. Once we get personal deflector shield, even more so. And we're just going to roll through them, and I don't anticipate that being much of a threat. Then once we got automated repair system, we can start making battleships at, I would say, 1 more economic tech plus ARS, and then we'll start doing battleships with it, because those are basically invincible. Probably with fusion beams as well, which we're about to get. So let's put a couple notches into construction. And then what else do we need? Force fields we're going to loot from. Ooh. Whoops. Force fields we're going to loot from the Cylons eventually, so I'm not going to put any more in there than I have to. Propulsion, not a need. We're just going to gradually trickle in to getting that one. I'm not going to worry about it. Advanced eco would be useful. Yeah, nobody else has Battle Computer 5 that would help my espionage. That'd be a good one to get. Also help the missile bases. Make sure fewer rockets miss. So now we have fighters rolling in at the same time as their ships. That plus missile bases, I think, will be fine. Okay, we got some stuff flying in. Okay, Bolrathi going for Forge. Do Bolrathi have Inferno? No? Nope, they're just going for it. Okay. They're going to be there in 1 turn. We just have rocket ships. So yeah, we'll have, I think a missile base will be able to handle whatever whatever medium ships at this point in the game have. I mean, I don't think they can. Yeah, they cannot hurt a planet with my shields. Okay, and last but not least, only. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, they just happen to have fleet stacked, and I can't click on what's actually heading my way. That's frustrating. In Mu 2 it was better about you being able to cycle through fleets lined up. But regardless, this is also not a big problem. We have the industry, we have the reserves to get another fleet up. Do I want to? You know what? I'm just going to go for that Terran, the Terran planet. Go for the big money. Because I think this is probably the closest colony ship to it. Unless I have one on Forge or Relic. No, okay. It's probably the closest one. Yeah, I don't think anybody's got the range to get there. So where was it again? Fiery, yes. Grab that yellow. Okay. So just a reminder, I didn't forget about that. Okay. Well, I will go ahead and do all the micromanagement I mentioned. You know, the atmospheric terraforming, the ship rallying and relocating, all that good stuff, and I will do that in between that for the next video. And we're gonna have to work through this. we're gonna work through all of that. We have 2/3 of the galaxy to our right side, plus gradually swinging over to the west. AI is kind of all crumpled in there, and they'll be crumpled up under our neutron blasters when we're done with them. So we already have Klystron. Like I said, the reinforcements will be coming in. That'll get it pretty much darn near back to working order. Because we didn't bomb it, the factories are already there. We can get missile bases in there. We're going to be fine holding Klystron. Then we'll just start hitting the other Cylon colonies, taking their stuff, shaking the nerds upside down for their homework. Darkstar, man, what's with the Cylons having like the prog rock names and the Meklar having the metal ones? This is pretty cool. Anyway, we're going to do all that and more next time. So, as always, thank you for watching and hope to catch you then.